Hello there. Today's brush is my Boker synthetic. It has a 20 or 22 millimeter, I believe it's 22, Mula silver tip fiber knot in it. We're going to go ahead and just get it wet. And the soap tonight is Ada Soap Shop Rose. This is, first of all, check it out, a rose and a skull. And it's fitting that the skull has a crown. Before modern times, floral scents were worn very much by kings and princes and men of distinction and power. It's only in the modern age that we associate things like rose and lavender and all that with women more than men. It used to not be that way. This is lovely. Rose is a favorite scent of mine. I love it. And this was a gift from Daniel Idson. Check this out. He's the head admin from North America's Best Wet Shavers Club. Fantastic group. I've been a member of it for a very long time and proud to be so. And we're going to go ahead and Otis is made in Canada. We're going to go ahead and load by Patrick Gillick. And with this soap, I like it because if you read the back of it, it gives not only the ingredients, but it says batch, April 2017. And then approximately 90 grams. So he's written down on the back of his soap container, look, this is a batch from April of 2017. So if people have problems with it, something like that, he knows the batch it came from, stuff like that. I like that. That's smart. And it also gives you something as a consumer to say, hey, I have, if you have problems, which Otis soap is fantastic. I've not ever had any problem with it. And don't anticipate ever. It's just a fantastic shave soap. And if you don't know about Otis, what rock have you been hiding under? It's just fantastic soap. And highly recommend it. Lovely. That rose scent just jumps right in. The strength of this scent is fantastic. It's good and strong. Lather, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a fantastic shine on it. Just beautiful. Thanks, Daniel. And I'm going to be using for a razor tonight my Gold Dollar 208. This was given to me by Gino Sonia. I've got 4 or 5 different kinds of gold dollars now. If this didn't say 208 on it, on the shank, I would probably have a hard time remembering which one it is. I've got 4 or 5 different ones. All courtesy. All except for the 66s, courtesy of Gino Sonia. That's slick as snot, the way I like it. Been raining all night and last night all day today. It's still raining. But at least I'm not in Texas. I have family in Texas, but thank God they're not in the Houston area. Not in the area where all the major flooding and stuff is occurring. Uh, they're getting plenty of rain, but I really feel for the people in Texas and Louisiana going through that. I've been in a couple of floods. Nothing on the level of what Houston is facing. One of them was like 6 inches of water, but I mean it covered everything in the town, and the other was a good foot or more. They are not to be trifled with. Water is in charge. You're not going to fight it. You're not going to. The only thing you can do is survive it or get out of its way if you can. And so I definitely do feel for them, and I'm praying for them. Kind of makes me want to go down there and help. I really have felt kind of a tug for that, but I am 53 years old and have a few physical conditions that would just make me a liability down there, flat out. And I have a disabled wife, a disabled daughter. I don't really need to be going down there risking all that. But I really grateful to and admire the men and women who, whether they were Texans or people from out of state, because there's a ton of people coming from out of state. Several fire teams from Virginia went down. I have a friend of mine that is still down there helping him and his whole team. Definitely grateful to people like that. That gentleman was an absolutely fantastic shave, really close. That edge could use some time on a black arc or a conical It's really nice and sharp. But there's a smoothness that I'm finding more and more coming from Cotical's Arkansas stones that that my face really likes. This one, I believe, was honed on synthetic. Actually, I may have refreshed it. If I did, I probably refreshed it on my JNAT, my Shobu. We're going to be using Brut to top this off. This is an old Avon decanter that I put it in. But yeah, I think I'm going to hit, I think I'm going to do a Nagura progression on my Black Arkansas. That's flipping good on that edge eventually. Probably not tonight, but yeah. Alright. Thanks for coming along. Patrick, thanks for making fantastic soap. And Daniel, thank you so much. I don't know if you knew or not, and that's why you sent it, but Rose is one of my very favorite shaving soaps, and all I have is a small puck of Rose soap that was given to me that someone made by hand. I don't even know who it was. I know the guy that gave it to me, but he could never make it lather. I don't have a problem lathering it, but he could never make it lather. But it's a fantastic homemade rose soap, and when it's gone, I wouldn't have anything else. Now I have this, and it's every bit as nice as that soap. Lovely. Thank you. Thanks for coming along, people. God bless you. I'll talk to you later.